There's a little secret most women don't hear after 60. The neckline you choose can instantly change how bright and lifted you look. As we age, our posture shifts, our jawline softens, and our skin tone changes. Yet many of us keep wearing the same shapes from years ago. Then we look in the mirror and wonder why a top makes our face look fuller or our shoulders wider. It's not your age, it's simply the shape around your neck. The right neckline guides the eye, balances your upper body, and brings light back to your face without you even thinking about it. Here's the secret. You don't need a new wardrobe. The goal is to choose the 5 necklines that naturally make you look polished the moment you put them on. When the shape works with you, something subtle happens. Your shoulders relax, your face softens, and you feel like yourself again. Today, we're walking through all 5. Before we begin, if you enjoy warm, simple style advice made for women over 60, tap subscribe and hit like. It helps more women find this space. Now, let's get into the necklines that truly work with you, not against you. 1. V-neckline. The V-neckline is one of the most flattering shapes a woman can wear after 60, and you feel its power almost instantly. It naturally lengthens the neck, brightens the face, and gives the upper body a gentle lift that feels effortless. As we age, our posture softens and our jawline changes, and sometimes the area around the collarbone loses a bit of its natural light. A V-neck quietly brings all of that back without you even thinking about it. It works with your shape, not against it, and that alone makes it one of the most reliable necklines in your wardrobe. Here's the secret. The vertical line of the V pulls the eye upward, which instantly makes the neck look longer and the face more open. It adds subtle definition to the jawline, restores balance across the shoulders, and draws light toward the center of the chest in a really natural, gentle way. After 60, the goal is to choose shapes that lift without effort or tightness, and the V-neck does exactly that. Something subtle happens when you put it on. Your shoulders relax, your chin lifts, and you feel more aligned and confident in your clothes. The depth of the V is what makes everything work. A medium-depth V, usually landing about 3 to 4 inches below the collarbone, is the sweet spot for most women. Anything too high loses its lengthening effect, and anything too low pulls the eye downward instead of lifting it. A structured V on a blouse or fine knit sweater looks polished and put together, while a soft draped V in modal, bamboo, or jersey feels relaxed and easy. The goal is comfort with a natural sense of openness. A V-neck is especially beautiful on a fuller bust because it creates long, vertical lines that balance the torso. It softens and elongates a round face instantly and gives breathing room to shorter necks. If you have broader shoulders, the V breaks up the width and brings harmony to the whole upper body. Even if you simply want to look a little taller and more lifted, a V-neck naturally gives you that effect. Styling it stays simple. Choose a delicate pendant that follows the V shape and sits just above its point so it enhances the line without crowding it. Lightweight cardigans, open sweaters, and softly structured jackets frame the V beautifully. Fabrics with a gentle fall, jersey, bamboo, silk blends, fine knits, make the neckline look even more graceful. When the V is clean and uninterrupted, the attention naturally moves to your face, where it belongs. And beyond how it looks, a V-neck changes how you feel. It gives your chest room to breathe, your shoulders a reason to open, and your posture a soft lift that feels natural. It's a neckline that supports you and adds confidence the moment it's on. Now let's move to a neckline that brings a softer, glowing kind of beauty, the scoop neckline. 2. Scoop neckline. The scoop neckline is one of the most feminine and face-brightening shapes a woman can wear after 60, and it brings a softness that feels natural the moment you put it on. It gently opens the upper chest in a way that makes the face look more lifted and illuminated, almost like someone turned up the light around you. As we age and the skin around the collarbone becomes more delicate, this curved shape gives a sense of openness without exposing too much. It's a neckline that makes you look refreshed instantly, but more importantly, it makes you feel softer and more at ease in your own skin. Here's the secret. The curve of the scoop mirrors the natural roundness in the face, creating harmony that feels warm and flattering. Because the shape moves in the same direction as your features instead of cutting across them, it naturally brightens the face and softens any sharp lines. A medium scoop is usually the sweet spot, sitting 2 to 3 inches below the collarbone, because it gives just enough space to elongate the neck without dropping too low. After 60, when the upper chest becomes a little more sensitive, the goal is to create space, light, and gentle lift without feeling exposed, and a scoop neckline does that beautifully. Something subtle happens the moment you slip it on. Your expression relaxes, your shoulders fall into an easier position, and you look more open and approachable. Choosing the right scoop shape makes all the difference. A scoop that's too wide can push the shoulders outward and disrupt your natural proportions, while one that's too deep can pull the eye down instead of lifting it. A medium-width scoop brings the perfect balance. It frames the collarbones, softens the chest, and gives the face a lovely glow. This neckline is especially flattering on long faces because the curved line adds softness, and it works beautifully on narrow shoulders by giving the illusion of width without exaggeration. If your skin has warmer undertones or your bust line is on the softer side, the scoop adds a gentle flow that feels both feminine and natural. Styling a scoop neckline is wonderfully easy. Short to mid-length necklaces sit perfectly inside the curve, adding just enough shine to draw the eye upward without crowding the neckline. Layered chains work especially well because they follow the natural dip and add a soft, cascading effect. Fabrics like modal, cotton, and bamboo create a clean, smooth curve that keeps the neckline from collapsing or losing its shape. A simple cardigan, a denim jacket, or a soft knit thrown over the shoulders frames the scoop beautifully and keeps the look grounded. The goal is to let the curve stay open and uninterrupted so the face stays the star. Wearing a scoop neckline also changes how you feel in a very gentle way. It's an easy, friendly shape, one that naturally encourages you to soften, breathe, and let your chest open just a little more. There's nothing rigid or demanding about it. It's the kind of neckline that feels welcoming, like a warm conversation or a quiet morning moment where everything feels simple and comfortable. Now let's look at a neckline that adds instant refinement and graceful structure, the boat neck. 3. Boat neck. The boat neck is one of the most elegant and timeless necklines a woman can wear after 60, and it creates a graceful silhouette the moment it slips over your shoulders. There's something naturally calming about the straight, gentle line across the collarbones. It feels refined without trying, and it instantly adds quiet polish to your outfit. As we age and our shoulders round slightly or our midsection softens, this neckline helps everything look balanced again, almost like it's guiding your posture without you even thinking about it. It's simple, clean, and endlessly flattering. Here's the secret. That soft horizontal line subtly widens the shoulders in the most natural way, creating harmony with fuller hips or softer waist. It draws the eye upward toward the face and collarbones, which naturally hold light even as tone and texture change over time. After 60, the goal is shapes that bring openness and gentle structure without adding bulk, and the boat neck does this instantly. Something subtle happens when you put it on. You feel a little taller, a little more poised, like your body settles into alignment. It's an immediate lift without a single pinch or tight seam. The way a boat neck fits is what makes it work. Choose one that sits right at the collarbone, not slipping off the shoulder, not creeping up the neck. That sweet spot is where the elegance lives. Structured fabrics like ponte, ribbed knits, and lightweight will hold the shape beautifully, keeping that clean line smooth across the body. Softer, slouchy fabrics can lose the definition, so a bit of structure keeps the neckline looking crisp and intentional. The goal is a neckline that stays in place naturally, letting you move comfortably and confidently. This shape is especially lovely for pear-shaped bodies, because it gently balances the frame by giving a touch of width across the top. Narrow shoulders instantly look stronger and more defined, while fuller hips feel quieter and more in proportion. If you have cool undertones, the boat neck brings soft brightness to the face, making your natural coloring look fresh. And truly, anyone looking for gentle refinement will feel instantly elevated in this neckline. It's the kind that makes even simple outfits look thoughtfully styled. Styling a boat neck is satisfying because it doesn't need much. Long earrings or a single cuff bracelet frame the neckline beautifully without crowding it. A sleek bun or softly pulled back hair allows the collarbones to shine. Ribbed knits, ponte tops, and lightweight wool sweaters keep the line sharp and elegant, turning an everyday outfit into something that feels quietly luxurious. A boat neck paired with tailored pants or a flowing skirt creates a calm, polished look that works for nearly any occasion. And beyond appearance, a boat neck affects how you feel. There's a natural sense of serenity that comes with this neckline, You stand a bit straighter, your shoulders settle back, and your whole presence feels more centered. It adds confidence without a hint of effort, giving you that soft, graceful strength that only grows with age. Now let's move to a neckline that brings gentle movement and softness, the beautiful drape of the soft cowl. 4. Soft cowl neckline. The soft cowl neckline is one of the most graceful shapes you can wear after 60, and you feel its beauty the moment the fabric falls into place. Those gentle folds move with you, adding softness and a touch of quiet luxury without trying too hard. As we age and the skin on the chest becomes a little more delicate or textured, the cowl feels like a kind, forgiving shape. It doesn't cover anything, but it softens everything in a natural, flattering way. It's the kind of neckline that instantly makes even a simple top feel feminine and elevated. Here's the secret: the power of the cowl is in the drape. The folds create long, vertical lines that naturally balance a fuller bust and keep the chest area from feeling heavy. They also catch the light in a soft, upward way, giving the face a gentle glow without you even thinking about it. After 60, the goal is to choose shapes that work with your body's changes, not against them, and the cowl does that beautifully. Something subtle happens when you wear it. Your posture relaxes, your expression softens, and you feel a little more at ease in your clothes. Choosing the right cowl is all about moderation. A shallow, lightweight drape that sits 2 to 3 inches below the collarbone is often the most flattering. If the fabric is too heavy, it collapses and adds bulk. If the drape is too deep, it pulls your proportions downward. Modal, bamboo, silky blends, and lightweight will hold the shape softly and naturally. The goal is a neckline that looks effortless, like it's falling exactly where it wants to. The soft cowl is especially lovely on a fuller bust because the vertical motion balances the curves instead of pushing them forward. It's perfect for longer necks, too, because the folds give a gentle point of transition that feels elegant and intentional. And if your upper chest has texture or fine lines, which is completely normal after 60, the cowl softens the look instantly without hiding who you are. It's ideal for anyone who prefers a bit of movement near the face instead of sharp structure. Styling it is easy. Skip heavy necklaces so the drape stays clean. Soft earrings, simple studs, or a delicate bracelet add just enough polish. A cardigan or a gentle blazer frames the neckline beautifully and brings a touch of structure to the softness. When the fabric is light and the drape is clean, the cowl shapes itself naturally throughout the day. Wearing a soft cowl is also an emotional experience. It feels gentle, feminine, and comforting, like the neckline is supporting your natural beauty instead of demanding anything from you. It gives you a sense of quiet refinement, the kind you feel rather than see. Now let's finish with a neckline that brings instant clarity and structure, the open collar. 5. Open collar neckline. The open collar neckline is one of the most polished and confidence-boosting shapes you can wear after 60, because it gives structure without ever feeling stiff or formal. The moment you open that top button or slip into a softly spread collar, your whole upper body feels a little more lifted. The face looks brighter, the neck appears longer, and there's this natural sense of ease that settles in. As we age and our features soften, anything that brings gentle definition without harshness becomes a quiet gift, and the open collar does that instantly, without you even thinking about it. Here's the secret. The open collar creates 2 soft vertical lines that naturally guide the eye upward, which instantly sharpens the jawline and gives the neck more presence. It opens the chest just enough to brighten the face while still feeling modest and comfortable. After 60, the goal is clarity without tightness, and this neckline offers exactly that. Something subtle happens when you wear it. You stand a little taller, you breathe a little deeper, and your whole look feels more intentional. Choosing the right collar shape is simple once you know what to look for. A soft, relaxed spread, usually created by leaving 1 or 2 buttons undone, is the sweet spot. It frames the face without overwhelming it. Tight, high collars can shorten the neck, and extremely wide openings can make the shoulders look broader. Fabrics like crisp cotton, linen, and silky blends hold the shape beautifully, keeping the neckline clean while still feeling light and comfortable. The goal is a collar that falls open naturally, without forcing the shape. This neckline is especially flattering if you have a rounder face, because it naturally elongates and adds balance. It works beautifully on shorter necks too, creating breathing room and bringing the focus upward. If you have a fuller bust, The open collar adds definition without adding volume, giving the torso a long, smooth line that feels elegant and easy. Anyone who wants a bit more structure near the face, but not the stiffness of a buttoned-up shirt, will feel instantly at home in this neckline. Styling it doesn't require much. Small studs, delicate drop earrings, or a short pendant that sits above the collarbone all work well because they complement the opening without interrupting the vertical line. A softly draped blazer or a light cardigan frames the collar beautifully. The cleaner the neckline, the more polished the overall look becomes. And beyond the visual benefits, this neckline gives you a feeling you notice right away. It adds a sense of freshness and capability, not loud, not dramatic, just quietly empowering. The open collar makes you feel like the most organized, confident version of yourself, without trying to be anything other than who you already are. Style after 60 isn't about trying to look younger. It's about showing up in the world with intention, comfort, and that quiet confidence that comes from truly knowing yourself. The clothes you choose become less about trends and more about how they make you feel, how naturally they move with you, and how much ease they bring into your day. That's why these 5 necklines matter more than most people realize. They don't just change the shape of a shirt. They change the energy you carry when you walk into a room. The right neckline instantly brightens your face, softens your features, and helps your posture open in the most natural way. After 60, when our bodies and our wardrobes are evolving, the goal is to choose pieces that feel like they're supporting you, not fighting you. And something subtle happens when you do. You feel more like yourself again. Each of these 5 necklines has its own little gift. One gives lift, another gives softness, another gives structure, another brings glow, and another adds gentle elegance without you even thinking about it. Wearing the right neckline is like giving yourself permission to stand tall, breathe comfortably, and feel beautiful in a way that's honest and uncomplicated. As we age, we don't want clothes that require adjusting or explaining. We want pieces that feel good the moment we put them on. These necklines help with that. They frame the face, open the chest, and naturally draw attention to all the features that already make you radiant. It's amazing how something as simple as the shape around your neck can become one of the most supportive style tools you have. So I truly want to know, which of these 5 are you excited to try first? Maybe you're curious about the softness of a scoop, or the clean refinement of a boat neck, or the easy confidence of an open collar. Or maybe you realized you've been wearing one of these for years without knowing why it feels so right. Share it with me in the comments. Your experience helps other women feel seen and understood, and that kind of community is priceless. If you enjoyed this video and you want more warm, simple style guidance made just for women over 60, go ahead and subscribe and tap the like button. It helps more wonderful women like you find this space, and it lets me keep making content that supports your confidence and your joy. And if you want even more inspiration, take a look at the videos popping up on your screen. Each one is created with the same intention: to help you dress in a way that feels natural, beautiful, and true to who you are. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. Your presence here means more than you know. And remember, you deserve to look and feel incredible every single day, not because of your age, but because of your strength, your softness, and the life you've lived. You carry a beauty no fabric can imitate, and the right neckline simply helps it shine even brighter.